¿Qué onda, YouTube? It's your boy, Legal Alien, coming at you live today. So y'all saw the title, y'all saw the thumbnail. Got some special guests in the building, and I don't want to keep them waiting, but real quick, just to say what's up to the community. Got that guy in the building, Armed to Fight, DNA, Realism in the house, Shaman, Raph, and Armed to Fight. Let's go. How y'all doing today? So first off, we got Mr. John in the building here. What's going on, John?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Oh, here, let me turn down my side. Hold on 1 second. sorry. Sorry about that. And then we have, you want to go and introduce him, brother?
Sure, yeah. So I didn't come here alone by myself today. And, one of the things that I really appreciate about the first interview was the amount of great questions that came that came to the table. And so, when I was swinging these questions over to the CTO, there was roughly about 15 of them. And I started to think for myself, like, man, this is gonna be a lot of back and forth, dude. It's like, why don't I just bring him on in response, for a second interview? And so sure enough, he responded and he said yes. And so here he is, CTO, Boss Logan.
Hi guys.
Nice to meet you, brother. How's it going?
Hi,
man?
nice to meet you, man. John, how are you?
Doing great, sir.
Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you.
Yeah, looking sharp. Love the beard.
Yeah, man.
Over the
I
time.
like that, man. Dude, bro, I want a white one too, man.
Yeah, bro.
It looks nice.
Over the time. Anyway, John, thank you for inviting me into this call and having this chat. Letting community know what is happening at the behind the skin. All right. So
Absolutely.
it's good to see you guys.
No, I'm glad to have you here, Logan. I appreciate you taking time out of, I'm sure your very busy day to be on my platform here, and I appreciate you guys coming back to follow up. So I've had definitely had some AMAs where questions weren't exactly tackled, and they didn't come back to readdress it. So I really do appreciate you guys for that.
Right on. Hey, I made a promise, and so we intend to keep it.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yo, where's my free stuff? That guy. Let's go, dude. Yeah, very excited. Yeah, looking very nice, Mr. Logan. Yes, sir. Did you happen to have did you want to go ahead and address those directly, man, or do you want to see how do you want to go about this one? Since I haven't done a follow up. So
Right. That's a good point. What we can do is before we jump into the follow up on the questions, we could probably talk about some of the updates that we got in development, if that's something that you guys want to hear.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'd love to hear more.
Right on. Absolutely. Would you mind? I can do a screen share, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, just
awesome.
It'll pop up for me here on my end. Let's go. DeFi news. Uniswap. What's going on with Uniswap? Oh, here, let me put myself at the bottom. Put Logan up there.
All right.
What up, Cuff?
Very cool.
So, Mr. Logan, how'd you? Well, I guess just to tell us more about yourself, man. How'd you kind of get into Pando and all that good stuff?
All right, good. It's a long story actually, because we actually in this IT industry for last almost 20 years. So we have a lot of in-depth experience in automations, business industries, any automations that business would like to look at it. Okay, so then I think 6 years or 7 years ago, then we picked up what do you call blockchain, and which is new things, new kids in the block kind of things, right, for us. So then we studied blockchain, and we have a lot of. We got hooked into it. How this blockchain is going to change the entire industry. I mean, in many industry that we're going to look at it, right? So that's how we growed, and then I think way back 2017 that we want to do something, something into this blockchain. So when we look at it, we doesn't want to be the similar to any other crypto block projects that out there in the world, but we want to be the difference, more toward looking at solutions, or more toward looking at the participations of everyone, and making sure that there is a use case, in whatever things that we are doing. So that's how we started. So then when we look at all the industry, then the things that we have experienced all in the video streaming industries. So then we look at a huge opportunity there. That is where this Pando project's been initiated from that idea that we want to look at it and how actually we can decentralize the video streaming industry that's happening right now.
Right. No, yeah, there's definitely I mean, personally, like, I live stream. Oh, well, I started off on YouTube. Well, going back 3-4 years ago, I was on Twitch, but YouTube has been kind of like, I guess, my namestay for the most recent future. But there's definitely a lot of improvements and tweaks that will definitely incline a lot of people
Yeah.
to move to a different streaming service. Like, I know
Yeah.
I like Twitch more, but I know there's still other layers that you can implement that can even further the platform, just to drive that engagement.
You're right. You see, the thing is that there is a lot of challenges in terms of decentralizing video streaming. It's not something that's simple. It's very complex, and we want to go into technology which is complex simply because that's the challenges that once we achieve all the milestone, and then you see the result of it. So this is where this is actually an initial. We are at the beginning, and we see a lot of improvements are going on. So this is going to be a very so much of community involvement going to be there. So from ideas generations for feedbacks, so we want to grow with the communities. That will really help developing or enhancing our products along the way, along the journey of these Pando projects.
Yep. And for those, if I could jump in, for those of you guys that are here for the first time, and what we are is we are here to revolutionize the world of streaming, and so we have created an application which we call the Rametron, which is an app that you can download for free, and you can literally turn your computer into a profit generating machine, and because you're converting it physically to a node. And so this node and what it's supposed to do is supposed to relay data and basically relaying stream, because most video transfers is usually passing through the CDN network, which oftentimes goes through a bottleneck. And so with the Rametron inside the blockchain and going from peer to peer releases a lot of that pressure, and hence increasing the quality of video streaming. And so we've developed quite a bit, and we're only a couple months old on the market. We're currently listed on LBank, but this project traces all the way back in 2018, and so we launched our blockchain in November of last year, and so we had also come along with a lot of utilities when we initially launched, and so we're continuing to develop a lot more. And some of the updates that I'm about to drop on you guys are bombs, and so I hope you guys are ready for it. And we can definitely shoot some questions right after, because I know there's a lot of you guys that are techie on this audience, and I love the questions that came with. And so I came back with some ammo. So I got my guy over here, and we can shoot it straight.
Ooh, yeah, there's a good one right off the bat, man.
Yeah, absolutely. But if I may, if I could just start off with some of the updates. I created this for the community, but you guys are also community, and I know we have a fairly good amount of following here in the United States, from all of the previous things that we've done over here. So we've got a small footprint here, but we're definitely going to continue to enlarge. And just for the fact that we've been invited here again for a response on all of the technical questions, we're going to share it with you guys also, and so that way you guys are also ahead of the game, and you can also get a jump start on it before we start doing some mass marketing here in the US. So you guys ready for it?
Oh yeah, I put out another tweet just to let people know. Anyone in the audience, if y'all could just like and retweet it, spread the word. Get people in here, get them learn it here on this amazing project.
Awesome. Right on. Okay, so for those of you guys that are aware, the current Rametron node that you guys are currently operating on is the 4.0, and there's going to be an update that's going to be being released this week, which is the Rametron 4.0.1. And one of the things that this update will do is actually it'll check your system to make sure that it meets the very minimum requirement. And alongside with that, also in preparation of activating proof of engagement. And for those of you guys that aren't aware of what the PoE is, it is it's a form of earning. And the way that works is when your node is engaging in work deliverance. And so that feature is not activated yet, but with this update, it will basically set that up for that movement. And so that's something to keep an eye out on. And because that is also passive earnings. When you're delivering stream, you're earning at the rate of 0.01875 PTX per second. And so just imagine if you're delivering the stream of your neighbors and you're earning just for turning on your node. And that's why we call our movement the T to E, which is turn on to earn. You just turn on the app, and passive earnings just starts coming through.
I need to get my neighbors on the Rametron, man.
That's right. One of the things, though, with this update, I'll let you guys know is when your node is delivering the work, one thing that you don't want to do is turn it off right in the middle of it. Because if that happens, what's going to happen is it's going to jump from off your node and it's going to jump into another node, and that will boot you off the system for 24 hours. And so, number one, you don't want to lose the opportunity for that passive earning when you're delivering it, and number two, you don't want to be off the system for one full day, because that's another lost opportunity. And so, when you download the app, when you update it, you're going to notice it right here where it says current job, if it's being active or not. So that's when you'll know if it's delivering work. And so just make sure that you don't turn it off. I mean, especially us over here in the US, we don't really care. A lot of us, we leave our computer on 24/7. But for those that actually, they do turn it off or whatnot, just be mindful of it, because that's something that you don't want to lose out on. Panda Joe app. We had transferred from the staging into the mainnet. And so what that means is, everything that you have established from the previous had been deleted. And so you would have to reestablish your profile, and you would have to recreate, everything that you have established. But one of the things that you can do now is you can upload videos, and you can also stream live. And we are still currently in phase 1. So the only thing that's going to be available is just being able to follow, like, and stream and upload videos. So there is
quick question.
Sure.
Did it come out?
Did what come out?
Yeah, it will.
Great question. Love it. We've been getting a lot of delays from Apple, and I mean, for those of you guys are aware, you guys probably already know. When it comes to Apple, they got so much stuff. When it comes to their criterias and whatnot, and so
I'm sure it's a headache, dude.
Yeah, it's a major headache. They give us one date, and then next thing you know, they're giving us another date. And
actually, sorry, we said that it's gonna be a little bit longer.
yeah, I know. But the good news is we got the Android version right now, and but it is right around the corner. And so as soon as we launch the 4.0.1 Rametron, hopefully following after that will be the iOS version, and then because I know there's a lot of iOS users over here, and but
I think it's the majority, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
in the US, yeah,
it is big time. So, but we do have it on our radar. So we've been pushing them, but we can only push so much, right?
Steve would be very upset right now.
I know. Even Realism Trip too. I see him on the chat, and I know he's also waiting on that because I know he's got iOS.
Yeah, look at that. He's running his Rametron as we speak. Let's go.
I know. I see that.
Yeah. Good.
So as far as the revenue models, right? And in phase one, I mean, obviously it's not going to be functioning yet because that's going to be more on phase two. So, but to kind of give you guys a little glimpse of what will transpire on phase two, out of the whole 12 will be this, right? So you're going to get advertisements, you're going to have donations, subscriptions, gifts, badges, and tournaments. I think I did mention from the previous interview that we're going to be hosting a huge esports tournament by the end of the year.
For which game?
A global esports tournament. So
it's gonna be multiple games.
yeah, so that's gonna be we're gonna be targeting 100,000 players for this massive tournament, and that's all gonna be hosted on the Pando app.
Nice, dude.
yeah.
That's exciting.
Oh, it is, man. We've already got
Congrats
have
to y'all, man. What?
yeah. So we already have partnerships. Boss Logan, who was the gaming company that we've forged?
I can't recall it. I think
Was it League
Mobile
of Legends?
Legends. Yeah, Mobile
League of
Legends.
Legends, right?
Mobile Legends. Yeah.
Mobile Legends. There you go. Yeah. And so, and that's, for those of you guys that are gamers, you guys already know what that is. So yeah, so that's a huge partnership. So that's in phase two, and then of course phase three, you'll have everything enabled. You'll have sponsorships. You'll have VIP status, merchandise. So legal, you get to have your merchandise, and you can you can start doing some marketing there.
Bro, I need to start, man. I haven't done it.
Get your cowboy hats, man.
Dude, I need to look into that, man, with a logo here. Dude, that'd be cool.
Yeah, why not? You'll have in-house purchases, predictions, and of course marketplace. And then later on the update, we're gonna drop a major bomb on a big movement that we just forged.
I have a question real quick here, since
Sure.
I know one of the first ones was donations. Are y'all gonna go more like the route? Well, I don't know if this is giving out proprietary information. So if it is, please feel free to just not address it. Are y'all going more of like a Twitch style where it's like bits, or y'all going more of like a YouTube style, like, oh, it's a super chat, it's X amount of dollars, something like that?
That's a good question, Boss Logan. Do you have a response to that?
Yeah, I mean, we can see both works. It's how you want to create. Like, for example, if there is a donation features are there, so you can actually activate it based on your needs, because Pendojo, we are trying to look at it how actually a streamers or content creator can be sustained, by producing more contents, in our platform, right? So
Right.
we are trying to give all the features there, because you can use a subscription as a way of you giving the prime contents to all your followers, or you can ask for donations that that can give you another age of how you create the contents. So we basically want to give power for streamers to create a good contents in order you can create more followers in our platform.
I see one question standing out in the chat, and I'm going to grab it. This is
sorry.
from Realism Trip.
This one here, or?
Yes, yeah. Can you play music during streaming without getting a DMCA?
Yeah, you see, what we want to achieve is that to give the best experience for the users. So while we are developing our applications, because we develop together with the community, it's not that once we have developed then we push it to community. This is not what we want to do. So we have a stages where it goes through the testers, which is also a community. So then in every experience that you are having it in the application itself, when you feedback to us, we will improvise it. Okay. So if, let's say, for example, the questions that comes in, can you play music during streaming, without getting a DMCA? Yeah, we wanted to achieve all these so that the user will have a best experience when they're using our applications.
Awesome.
Nice.
Good.
Nice. So kind of like maybe like a similar approach, kind of how Twitch, like you kind of get away with it while playing live, but you can't put it on video on demand.
Video, yeah.
Gotcha. What's going on,
one
DJ? Jay, how's it going? Nice.
Now that guy's asking about will this work without VPN?
I think he means buying the token.
Oh, can you
Yeah.
buy a token without VPN?
Yeah, because I don't think Lbank's available over here.
I use a VPN with Lbank, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that would be his question. Like, I guess an exchange or decentralized
I
exchange.
think
Right.
very soon we will try to get the exchange which support the US and Europe market. So I think by end of this month, I think we will have news on that. We're still working on it. So I think by then you doesn't need to use VPN to buy an LLM. So we are working on that.
Right on. Very cool. Okay, so I guess we can move forward with the updates.
Yes, sir. Send
Right
it.
on. Although my screen is freezing.
Uh-oh. You might want to stop sharing and then reshare it. Sometimes it does that.
Does it?
Yeah, I need to set up Streamlabs all the way, man. I'm going to move away from StreamYard.
Are you?
Yeah, you got to pay for it, and it's like very simplified. I'm like, you just got to take the time to modify Streamlabs, but I'm going to dedicate that time here soon.
Yeah, I'm actually paying for this right now too. It's like $50 a month.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
I mean, it's pretty user friendly though. That's the only thing that I like about it.
That is true, but like I mean, OBS or Streamlabs OBS gives you all the same features, way more customization, and it's a $0 fee.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Right on. Okay. So we also have we've also updated our Panda Explorer, and one of the unique features that was added on to it is if you go to the Explorer, we added this feature, which is the Rametron network, and basically this basically follows all the Rametrons that's in the network from all across the world, and it narrows it all the way down to the pure ID, and so that kind of gives you an idea as far as the number of nodes that are out there, just to kind of get a gauge of having a balanced distribution of data.
Yeah, that's really cool. We didn't look at that last time, man. That's awesome.
No. This is all added just recently, and yeah.
Oh, how recently? Oh, so I'm guessing after.
Yeah,
our
like
last
literally
interaction.
Yeah, like right after our last interview. So yeah, so this is something that's awesome, alongside with all the other features. Looking up our whole entire blockchain and looking at all the different transactions.
Where's the most located at? Is it there in Thailand?
Well, it's all based in Singapore, so majority of it is in Singapore, Malaysia, and Thailand, and then also.
And John, just to edit here, we have just launched. I mean, we have just updated the Rametron networks, but this will work. This will work more accurately with the new updates with Rametron 4.0.1. So then you will have better updates where you can find certain of your PID is not visible in the network, but with the Rametron 4.0.1, you will have that visibility.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we've also updated our blockchain, and we just did it this week also. And so so now we're currently supporting smart contracts, and alongside with that also we are also now supporting NFTs, and because we already know the direction of where the space is going, and so we wanted to make sure that we're ready and set for that movement, because as far as the mass adaptation of NFTs within the last year has been ginormous. And
You're kidding me? Yeah, dude.
It's crazy. I mean, even though we know that 90% of them are going to fail, right? But we just want to be able to make sure that we have our presence in that. And,
I've been kind of going against the grain on what a lot of people are saying, man. I'm like, let me think the opposite. Too many people are thinking the same thing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I don't know if that makes sense. Like, so many people, like, when they're all saying, like, if like a bunch of retail investors saying, "Oh, we're bullish," I'm like, all right, I'm bearish, because they're probably gonna. I'm not saying that's probably applicable to NFTs, but who knows, man? Maybe they figure it out. Maybe 90% don't fail.
Well, I mean, it's just like anything, right? I mean, with the .com boom, and even with the social media boom on Web 2.0. I mean, there
True.
was a lot of social medias that are no longer in existence because either Facebook or whoever gobbled them up.
Shout out to
And,
Friendster.
right? Friendster, right? And so it's going to be the same in this space. I mean, there's a lot of shit coins out there, right? I mean, they're no longer here. A lot of them rug pulled also, and it's going to be much the same thing with NFTs. No. But it's there. I mean, businesses will use them also, and so that's why we have them in place so that we can support it.
Look at that. We got Armed to Fight already ready to invest, man.
Yeah.
Hey, L-Bank, baby. Great entry point, man.
Yeah.
All right. MetaMask, which all of us
Uh-oh.
already have. We've got either Trust Wallet or MetaMask. I mean, you can use them both. And so our wallet's now compatible with MetaMask. And at the same time, we're going to be integrating all of our Pando dApps, with MetaMask also. So everybody has it, and so you can now network into it. All right. Bullish news. You guys ready?
I'm ready, bro.
All right, let's do it.
Send it.
Of all the interviews that I've done, right, one of the most common questions that I often get asked is like, "Hey, John, I think the Rametron app is great, but are you guys ever going to have that on the mobile phone?" And so we've been listening. We've been taking in all the feedbacks and stuff. And guess what? We are actually in the middle of it right now, baby. So, the Rametron is going to be functioning in a mobile app here in a very short period of time. Matter of fact, it's going to be within this year. It's going to happen within this year.
So you're going to be able to run the node off your phone?
Yes. And Boss Logan, would you like to dive in on this a little bit further?
Yeah, sure, John. Thank you so much, John. And I mean, it's also great news to everyone, Rametron mobile app. Okay, now we are actually looking at how Rametron mobile app can help in certain way, because we have a huge user who are using a mobile app, right? So we are trying to tap into the mobile app and how actually mobile app can help in the Pando network. So mobile app Rametron, it's mainly streaming for streaming purpose. It doesn't have maybe doesn't have many functions that Rametron desktop version or server version has. Is it? So it have light versions where we will focus on only for streaming purpose, not transcoding like what Rametron currently in the network. So that will also have built more streaming feasible for us by using a mobile app. So we are trying to see right now what's happening is that the Rametron, it's not really engaging. I mean, it's just the tools for users to to run the Rametron, and it gives you. I mean, it will taps into the peer-to-peer communications in the network. But we want to change the concept. We want to give Rametron more interactions between the user or the people who are actually running Rametron. So we want to tap into that, So Rametron is going to be we are working on architecture of mobile Rametron, where next versions of Rametron is going to be more interactive between the user who are using it and the Rametron itself. So we are in that direction right now.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we're also going to have there's going to be 4 versions of it coming out, right? So we're going to have the enterprise solution. This one is more on the heavy side of data deliverance. This will most likely support our next application, which is Vixo. And you want to dive in deeper on this one?
Yeah, sure. So Vixo Bixo is the app that you need huge resources, because you do a live concert, virtual concert, and streaming across the network. So for that, we need to have even bigger or stronger computing power to help, in terms of giving the streaming. And not only that, we also looking into virtual. I mean, in a way that 3D streaming, and even more higher versions of streaming. So that is why we're going to come out with this enterprise version. So we're going to have as John said, we're going to have four versions of Rametron, a mobile version which is very lightweight, and then we're going to have a desktop version to support a small data, and then we're going to have a server version. We're going to have two types of server versions, which is a lightweight server versions and also enterprise version. So in this way, what's going to happen is that we can actually properly distribute the kind of work that each Rametron are capable to doing that. So like for example, higher what do you call job can be allocated to those who are capable with it. Like for example, I mean, human, we have different capability, right? So we're
Right.
going to create a very balanced in a way that we can optimize the way we are using resources in the Pando network.
Nice. I like that.
Okay, so yeah, so it'll
Rametron
be
Pro.
mobile version, enterprise solution, Rametron Lite, and Rametron Pro.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out on that one. By the end of this year, you guys. By the end of this year.
Is there going to
Yeah,
be a Rametron Max? Sorry, I had to get it.
No worries, man. All right, more bullish news. So we had forged a relationship with another tech company called Uniblock Tech. And so they are actually going to be building a blockchain within our Pando network. And so that's something that we're actually quite excited about. And what these guys have to offer is quite exciting. You're more than welcome to expand on this too, Boss Logan. If you
Yeah,
want.
sure, John. Okay, this company actually wanted to build a marketplace for talent, like Fiverr and Upwork or freelance, but they want to focus mainly on the blockchain industry. Anything about blockchain, this is what you're supposed to go to this side, right? So what happened is that when they look at it, when they found our projects, and when they look at it, how they can actually utilize components of our Pando network. So they have, it's excite them because at the initial stage they only focus on the creating the app and does not need to focus on the infrastructure, because we're going to provide them the infrastructure, right? So with that, it's going to be powered by PTX in their smart contracts. They can write a smart contracts based on the talent acquisitions. So they're going to use our PTX. So that's another use case that So it's interesting that we can expand in many other areas. It is not only a kind of video streaming. It's actually you can it's a technology where you can use it to for many use case, that such as like Uniblock, that they want to create a talent where marketplace for talent. Yeah, I mean, it's a kind of not video. You go look at it. Oh, it means Rametron is going to support all these, like talent acquisition. How that it does, So because the network was already there, so we can have storage, we can have streaming, we can have a lot of things can be done using this Pando network.
Man, I'm loving Logan's vision, dude. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's thinking big. I love that.
Yeah.
And I mean, y'all are executing too. So I mean, I don't know how familiar Logan is with the DeFi space here, but
Yeah. It is.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll, in the near future, we'll also gain some presence there too, because I know that'll be a good entry point for a lot of the global investors in many different places where they can't access.
Yeah. It's like what people use Ethereum, protocol to develop any other products. You see, so but actually mainly what they will develop is only on the financial tools, right? So we're going to focus on more into real life tools that you can actually develop using our platforms, our protocols.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. All right. So,
Oh yeah, let's go.
yeah. So that concludes the updates. So we can jump into some of the leftover questions from the previous interview.
Oh,
And,
nice. We got Chrissy in the building. Exciting news.
Oh, what's
Finally
up,
running the
Chris?
Rametron node now for a few months. Let's go, Chris.
Yeah, Chris is one
Love
of our
it, man.
pioneers.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you for spotting our projects.
Yeah. All right. So, is Daniel here, by the way?
I don't think I haven't seen him in the chat. I spoke to
man.
him earlier on Discord, but I
Uh-huh.
will send him the video in any case he's not here. But huge shout out to Daniel, man. He comes with great questions.
Oh man, he had a lot of great questions, and so but if you do run into him, let him know that
Definitely
we came back to address.
we came back with the heat, baby.
That's right, and with some bombs.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so with this question, looking at the Pando chain, there doesn't seem to be a dedicated network layer node. Are there any plans to have a type of transport layer node, or we're just relying on the network of Rametrons?
Okay, good. I mean, it is a really good question. You see, the way that we develop the Pando projects, that is two different protocols that two different network that we built it. One is that on the blockchain part, which takes care of all the rewards, the rewards for the contributors to the network, and the other one, streaming the videos, or how data need to be transferred. So this is a two different infrastructures that we built, because simply because you cannot delay any video being sent to or to streams. You cannot have any delay in the video streaming. Because of that purpose, we have separated in a way that that the contributors in the network are getting rewarded for their contributions of computing power, and the other side is that how the streaming can be done seamlessly, without any buffering or lag. This is what we want to achieve through that. Okay, so looking at the questions, I'm not sure whether which one is talking about, because now he is referring to Pando chain and does not seem to have a dedicated network layer node. So what we are trying to do is that in anything that you are doing, that it have to use a Rametron to stream. So basically, the IPFS of the Rametron is actually a private network. It is actually a network that run by the community. It does not what they call cross lined with any public network that is in the market. Okay, so we are using two types of network for blockchain part of it, and also a streaming part, which is totally different technology being used in this project. Okay, so to answer your questions, we are not using a dedicated because there's two different protocol being used, and Pando network have his own network. Pando, which is the blockchain part, it have their own communications the channel, and the other one is streaming, which is we are using an IPFS protocol to communicate with each peer-to-peer with the Rametrons.
I
sent him a DM on Discord. We'll see if he pops in.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so this next question, how does the platform accomplish data deduplication on the storage layer without compromising Markle root?
Yeah, Markle root. Okay, these are the good questions. How do we manage what do you call
Could you explain what Markle root is?
Yeah, I have no clue. Yeah, layman's terms, please.
Most of us don't.
Markle root is actually to what do you call that, to make sure there is no duplications of data happening at because imagine if you have sending a token and you duplicate, that will be a huge problems in the network, because you cannot have a duplication of any data, right? So I think you got to go back to the root of how we develop our project, right? So we use data open source open source protocol to build the entire the blockchain that we are creating right now. Okay, so Teta use BFT. How actually they what do you call avoid the duplications. All right. So if you have times to more details and how the BFT works, how Zeta and Meta is communicating each other to make sure that there is no duplications in terms of any layer of transactions that we are doing in this. All right. So if you look at it, we have using a BFT, which is biofunctional, the concept, which been already been tested in data network. So this is where we have jumpstart our blockchain using the data open source protocols.
Okay. Okay, next, this question. So where does the money come from to pay the users? Advertising, sponsors, or is it just a Ponzi?
That's my buddy Gingy from Australia. The last one just yeah.
I mean, all right, where does this money comes from? Is it definitely is come from the the total supply that been agreed for this Pando projects. Okay, so how this been generated to the circulation is by your contribution to the Pando network. Your contributions. It does not just generated by any means. It's based on your contributions to the network. You see, the tokenomics that built, it is not paying off with just for staking, because many of that, just use the proof of staking. When I stake so much, I get so much. Do you understand? But here it is not. The proof of staking is one of that protocol, but you have to participate in the network. So means what? You need to share your computing power so that we will look at it. What is the pond? A proof of network that you have. How many hours that you spend your computers into the network, and then how much work actually you have done. So there's two protocol that you be used to reward you, right? So then what will happen is that the reward that been generated into the circulations will be used by the streamers, advertisers. Let's say, for example, I want to advertise in your Pando, for example. Okay, so I need to have, I need to subscribe it, or maybe I need to pay for the advertisement that, so you have to use the PDX. So where these PDX come from, it's generated by the community by their sharing their computing power.
Yeah, and also, like I mentioned before in the previous interview, we're not the typical type of project out there, like most. And for us,
that's for sure, bro.
I mean,
not even close.
Right, not even close, right? And so, but one of the things that we're trying to accomplish is we're building a giant ecosystem.
Yeah.
And so within our ecosystem, there's so many moving components, so many beneficial things for the holder and also the people participating in in terms of content creators or even viewers. And so there's a lot of business, just commerce happening within the ecosystem. So for an advertiser that wants to advertise within our network, they have to actually purchase PTX in order to place an ad. They can't just give us cash.
Yeah.
And so that also contributes along with that. So it's not really, I don't know. Ponzi is a real
like I said, yeah, ignore that part. I think he just threw that in there, dude.
I know, maybe
he's a joke. Wait, you've never seen Gingy around in the chats?
I see him every now and then.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, dude, that
He's a
dude's
funny
wild,
guy.
man.
I like
yeah,
him.
he's funny. Yeah.
But hey, we're here to entertain it too.
Yeah, that's my boy, man.
Yeah. All right. So, what is there a strategy to handle attacks on the components of the chain actually serving stream requests with vectors like fake traffic?
Yeah. I think it's another good question. You see, while we are evolving this is more toward not proof of staking actually, but how we tackle the Pando, the application itself, or for fake traffic, or fake users, because at the end of the day, we want the content creator or streamer giving the best to the community, the best content to the community. But we also does not want the community to shortchange that what's happening in Twitch. They create a fake account, they create a fake followers. So we want to avoid, definitely we will definitely want to avoid all these things, unnecessary things for the content creator. We want to have a real content creator to give good contents to the things. This is what we want to do. Okay, so we will tackle one by, as I said, this is community projects. We want to take care of community. Every community feedbacks, it's a gold mine for us to look at it and see, if there is need to be implemented, we will definitely implement. So all these are in pipeline. So Pando Joe will go into all these stages, and we will have a AI built in. Like if you have what do you call it? Uncivilized videos been shown, things that should not be there. So AI will take care of all that, and we also have a feature where a user can flag any contents which is against the rules that we have set for Pandojo. So all these will be helpful for us to eliminate all the things that we shouldn't have in our Pandojo.
Right on. I think we got a live question from Arm to Fight You.
Yes, sir.
I think it's a good one. I think we addressed this earlier. So can other companies build within your ecosystem to make your company grow?
That is the purpose of it. We have smart contracts. We have Rametron networks built for you. We have NFT, built for you. So you can actually build. One of the example that we have, in the early discussion that we have, the one company called Uniblock picked up they want to create a marketplace for talent. So they picked up our concept, and they're going to build their own applications using our protocols. So this is only one part of it. Maybe many will be doing so once we grow big.
Absolutely. All right. Then we also have here.
Yeah, Chris actually answered it in the comment section.
Oh, thanks, Chris. Appreciate you looking out.
Going up to bat. Let's go, Chris.
Can you clone their repo listed on their site? You'll need to install Go before compiling and running.
You can clone their repo listed in there. Yeah, that is when we sending our assets into repo, it's for you to use it. So you can clone, or you can do whatever you want with our repo, and soon we're going to also publish our smart contract. We're going to publish everything that we does in our network, so that you can actually use it for your case, for your your work. So like what the company Uniblock's trying to achieve. So we are sharing a number of informations to them, but we are not yet to share to the outer world until we are ready for that, because we want to clean up most of the works that we are doing right now, because we does not want to support people outside what we have right now, because we want to focus on our work first. Then once we are ready, we will start publishing all our works into the repo, so that people can pick up and use our source code, use our open source code and all that for their projects.
All right.
Moving on.
Okay, so the next one is, if I understood your question, the previous question, the network transport layer.
Yes, it will supplement with a conventional CDN. We does not. You see, our goal is that we does not want to have any server in our hand. All right, it's going to be in a community hand. So we're going to eliminate the CDN once for all in this decentralizations works.
Mm-hmm. Eventually, right?
Yeah, eventually. That's what we want. This is what we are. Aim objective of these Pando projects.
Right, but currently we're running it under a hybrid approach.
Hybrid approach, yeah. Slowly, once our network grows, then we can actually eliminate. We can totally remove the CDN. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. How is illegal video content handled on the platform while maintaining chain immutability?
Yeah, this is what I've said, earlier, that we definitely want to be ethical, and we also want our content creator to be ethical as well. Okay, so we will definitely, I mean, as I said, one of it we are using an AI to to monitor. The other one also, we can use our community power to flag any content which is not follow the rules and regulations of Pando.
Mhm. Okay.
Oh, okay. So I guess Daniel is in somewhere in Europe because someone else in the Discord let me know it's 5 a.m. So he's probably sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. What's going on, Racket Club? That's right, Border Patrol, baby. And Armed to Fight did have a question here. I'm a big proof of staker. Does it limit how much you stake or how much I can buy?
Nope, there's no limit. And the minimum is just 250 PTX to activate your Rametron, but you could stake as much as you want. And the rewards comes out weekly, and so it's 2.5% per week is what you're getting. So that basically equates to 100% APY. The only requirement to that is you're on the network for a minimum of 40 hours, and as long as you meet that minimum requirement, you'll earn your 2.5% weekly rewards.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, you see, this is the earlier backup for the project. So we need community, we need to excite them, so that we will have a base. Okay, but what will happen is along the road, there's the halving is happening, but the halving is happening in a different way, right? So it goes by increasing the hours. All right, so you need to put in more hours in order to get the same amount that you're getting. So that will create in a way that balance up the supply in the market. So every time when we introduce a new applications, then the halving will happen in terms of hours. So you got to give more hours into the network.
I know.
So to answer this, I think, John, this question is, how will the network stop me from opening 1,000 computer with 10,000 tabs each to watch video? I'm not sure what is trying to probably is trying to to what do you call, increase the traffic into the
Yeah.
into the
The
into the
POE.
network. Okay, we can easily do this. We can easily stop you to create. I mean, 1,000 computers with the tab each. I mean, what do you want to? Why you want to do this in a way that So we will definitely have. I mean, we have that gates where it controls too much of this kind of illegal things that we are doing. So we will, as I said, every step that we're taking is to improvise, to improve, and to make sure that the stability of the Pando network. So all these will be technologically, we can take care of this.
Right.
All right.
I think I guess kind of what he's saying there is like kind of to force the traffic since you're kind of making money
Yeah,
off the
yeah.
engagement.
This is
Yeah.
this is similar like a DOS attack. This is similar
Yeah.
to the DOS attack that they will be preventing this. So as I said, while our networks grow, when we communities have it, definitely there will be attacks everywhere to try to to stop what we are doing. I mean, that's also give us a lot of insight to to improvise our Pando network. We will definitely take care all these while we are working on this the core you know building the applications.
For sure. And Armed to Fight you, I did want him to go ahead and kind of go through the ones that were already asked, and then I'm starring the questions that y'all have now, and we'll go over those at the end.
Sure.
That
I mean,
sound
we
good?
can.
Yeah.
Sure. All right, good.
Yeah. Which one do you want to do?
Whichever, man. Rock and roll
Okay.
either way.
Works for me, man. um. Okay, that was a continuation and saturate the chain. Okay, so we've already covered that. Okay,
Oh,
now
that's the same question, just reworded.
is that what it is?
Yeah.
The same questions that earlier.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. All right. The consensus protocol seems to have a mechanism of penalty validators if they go offline. Can we unpack what types of behavior are considered malicious where some PTX would be removed
Okay,
or
this
someone's
is
PTX? Yeah.
yeah. This is if you I mean there's a lot of things. Like, for example, we have while the videos are transcoding, if you stop your device, you stop your device while the transcoding is going on, then we call it bad character Rametrons. So what will happen is that we will not assign any videos or any transcoding work to you next 24 hours. Okay. The other thing is that where the hackers try to modify the codes of Rametrons. So we need to avoid all that. Because they might want to jam up in many other things. So when we see this kind of a bad characters Rametrons, then we need to see what kind of damage they are doing to the Panda network, then penalize them accordingly. Because as you know, they have stake, right? You might lose your stake if you become a very bad, bad character of Rametron in terms of the degree of damage that you're doing in the network.
So I do have a quick question, and you might have already kind of answered it. Just because I know of it happening in our space, do you have kind of a way to detect those like fake bots, fake followers, all that good stuff? Because like you can use platforms like Social Wick to buy fake likes, fake viewers. I mean, it's real, like it's real to the algorithm and YouTube, but obviously not real people.
Yeah. This is another dilemma that every platform has it, because at the end of the day, community does not get what they want. They complain to the. So we have studied. I mean, actually, when we look at all this, we also look at what are the issues that users or communities having it in any platform. So we have already have all these pipeline that. So how do we going to solve one of if not all, but at least some of it, so that it
Right.
give a better I mean, we have to be different than what they have out there. So
Right.
we need to protect the content creator. We need to protect the community that using our applications. So both way we need to do that. We need to
Right.
have a better content. Not only that, we need to have a proper content as well. There can be a kids using a Panda Joe. So how do we manage all this? Okay. So
Right.
as I said, we want to be evolved every time based on the community's involvement in our projects. Okay, based on what they want, what actually content creator want, what advertisers want. You see, for example, we are looking at it. Okay, let's look at an advertiser point of view. Okay,
Right.
they want to advertise to the specific people at a specific time, at a specific location. Like, for example, okay, so Rametron, you see, that's why we have a network of Rametron, which is been tagged. Okay, this is Rametron actually serving in this area, so we can actually target the advertisement to that specifically area that goes to them. It does not goes like, for example, if you're in Singapore and the advertisement that you are looking at it is actually US based advertisement, kind of things. So we want to target that kind of so we know that this can be achieved because we have already have Rametron pinned at that particular area. We know exactly where's the Rametron is, and actually this Rametron can serve the circle of the radius of that particular, so we can have targeted, advertisement that can be. So these are the things that we are looking at it. These are things that we are working at a background, how actually we can serve entire community better and better and better.
Right on, man. Dude, I like the way you put it, like conceptualizing all that, man. Hats off to you, Logan, and the team for tackling such a
Thank you,
task,
thank
dude,
you.
'cause,
I mean, it's
dude.
hats off to all the community, which is also giving, kind of like just now you say, because maybe that's one of problems that we're having, in that you have fake viewers just to, and people losing money. If you read,
Oh yeah, projects are getting ripped off left and
yeah,
right.
it's wiped out. Wiped out. For nothing, you are giving donation. Kind of things. It does not goes to the purpose of the way that you want to do a donation, right? So we really want to put a stop. Not today. If it is not today, tomorrow we want to put a stop. Kind of
Right.
things. Yeah.
I love that, man.
I do have one question that that someone had asked me, which would probably be a good time to address. So, normally how YouTube would have, their minimum requirement of having 1,000 subscribers in order for you to be monetized, and having a certain amount of hours on views. With the Panda official launch, would the users have the ability to accept donations right off the bat, or will there be some minimal requirements?
Yeah, John. Let's look at it this way. Okay, um, we have to progress in a way that that will be beneficial for both the donors and also those people who are receiving the donors, right? So minimum requirement is to bring the community to the platform. That's what many applications does. How do we bring the users to the platform? That's why they have a minimum requirement. So that then only you can have this feature. You can have subscription feature. One we have this these are things. Okay. So same goes with us. We does not want anyone to come in and you have very small followers and you start trying to get donations and this. So we will definitely will want to look at it, but of course that will be a what do you call as a requirement, pre-requirement for you to become to become a streamer, okay, or become a content creator. You need to have a base. You need to have a minimum base for them to to come in. I think once we have that subscription the second pay subscription applications are done, then you will have a better picture on all that. But definitely there will be a requirement, the minimum requirement where you need to set or you need to follow so that you will become a streamer in the platform.
Cool.
But if community looking at it, majority of them does not want that kind of thing. So we can listen to them, then we see if that's really the community want, because
Right.
at the end of the day it goes back to the community that we are building.
That's true. Yeah.
You know what, that kind of ties into this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it up here. He's asked about the committee of votes for the company in the sense, like, I guess I'm kind of like a DAO without it being a DAO.
Yeah, down. Yeah. For now we have not look into that, but in future definitely we will because you see currently what we are doing is that we have a group of what we call a tester in all the countries. Okay, so they give us input by them getting all the input from their communities. Okay, so they will listen to them, then we see how we can progress in our application. So of course if this is the things that we can do, we can also do in a way that we vote for any features that we want to create in applications. We get the community to vote, and the higher vote then we will implement that. That's a good, it's good feedback actually. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, over here.
Fiverr.
The ISP I have is slow as hell, just a few hairs above dial-up. Will that be a factor in trying to use Pando?
Yeah, at the end of the day, the transport, the network will definitely play a part in because currently we are not changing any infrastructures, the real infrastructures, so we are actually tapping into the current infrastructure, but the way that we are the way that we rearrange the architecture of it, that's the only difference. Okay, so if the nearer peer is giving you the feed of the videos or text, it will give you a better improvement than what you are experiencing right now. So but that will definitely affect your experience with what we with whatever you're doing currently. Definitely affects your networks stability, your networks the bandwidth, all definitely will give that effects.
Mhm. Yeah, I think I was. A lot of us here in the U.S. I think I'd like to say we all have substantial amount of internet speed, because most of us already have a minimum of 25 to 50 megabits per second. Whereas in a third world country, where a lot of them are still on the dial-up,
True.
Just and having a strong presence in that area and still be able to deliver our our technology to better improve the stream, which is kind of the main purpose of of having this type of project initiated from the get-go. And so yes, I mean, if you're in the U.S., it probably the least of your concerns. But for those on the other end of the world, it's a better improvement because of what we have to offer.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, John.
Yeah.
It will definitely improve.
Mm-hmm. All right. Which wallet applications natively supports the PTX asset, and which RPC host services requests?
Right now, since the PTX or Pando projects is our own native token, it is not like ERC20 or any other Ethereum base that you have out there. So currently, our wallets only support PTX, right? But we are actually I have developed where MetaMask can support our PTX as well. So you can actually hold PTX in a MetaMask as well. Okay, and which RPC all this we have not published yet. I think by third quarter we will be publishing our documents on all the services that we have, so that user out there can use I mean, you can use our protocols and the way that they can develop this. Okay, one of the things that we are doing with the US, I think John, the Rametron box, right? So we are actually in the midst of sharing all the RPCs protocols with them, so that they can easily pick up and develop the Rametron box.
That wasn't supposed to be announced yet.
Oh, so sorry.
Oh, whoa, hold on, what?
So sorry.
But hey, it looks like we dropped another bomb on you guys.
Yeah. So sorry, John.
No worries. It's
Just carry it on, because I had a discussion with the US, our partners, Frank, on how this can be done. So we are supporting them, So all these will be available in our repo for users to pick up and develop whatever they want to develop in this entire ecosystems.
Since we're all in the spirit of giving,
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Alexa, what's going on? What are we giving? Wait, what? We're giving?
well, not yet, but just to kind of follow up on his comment. So what the box that he's referring to is more of an appliance, and so you can actually just purchase and then just hook up your Ethernet wire into the box, and then your Rametron is all set to go, basically, and it's already loaded with PTX, and it'll auto stake for you and all that stuff, and so that's. Yeah, so
that's pretty legit, bro.
It is. Yeah, so that's just another one of our utilities working in the background. And you now have it on your channel, buddy.
Yeah, it's a project. It's a project not owned by I mean, it is not. It is actually some other people like third parties creating something on top of Pando. This is another second like similar to Uniblock. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's that's the beauty of our project, right? We've got interoperability, and so we're not really tied down to just all within the internal, and so other projects can actually come in and partner with us and utilize our platform. Kind of like when we had this conversation with Platanazo. I don't know if you knew. So they're interested in having the language learning platform, and so we have TutorX for that. And so we're in the middle of the conversation of working that out, and so we have that flexibility, and so that's just another way also for us for sustainability, because it's a business to business relationship, and so it's just another form of creating revenue and sustaining the project.
Yep, creating revenue for everyone.
Yep, for everybody.
Nice.
It's a win-win.
Fiverr, did you see a suggestion there?
Fiverr's there? What's that?
He said just wave your hand like Obi-Wan and say, "These aren't the droids you're looking for." Or like Men in Black, pull out the little pin.
All right. Will the platform support the hosts of pornography or something akin to OnlyFans?
The people want to know, man. The people want to know. There's a lot of simps out there, bro. I'm just
Hey,
saying.
we are on DeFi land, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Definitely, we will not. Pando will not support these things. But maybe some other people who wanted to create something in that environment. We can stop them or we can allow them. It's all community, as I said.
Maybe like some
It
sub
is what community want. It's all about what community want. And as you said, let's vote for it. Maybe
There's a lot of
this
users
guy-
on
maybe
OnlyFans,
this guy
man.
can win.
Is that an invitation for a Playboy blockchain?
I mean, for now, we want to be very ethical in what we are doing.
For sure.
We want to make sure that it is, as I said, it is across the board. We have kids going to come into this. We want to be a safer place for you to watch a contents.
Absolutely. Maybe a paid version.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. They have a lot of users on that platform. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
It's not-
Man.
Hey, Daniel, good question though.
I think that was.
All right,
Was
I
that
think
it?
that was the end of it. We got through the whole list, dude.
Dude, he didn't even stutter, hesitate. He just hacked them all, man. He said,
Any other pinned questions on your end there?
Let's see. I don't think so, man. I think we kind of went through them as we went here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, because I only had one start I see here from Arm to Fight You, though. I do open the floor, though. It looks like we got 34 peeps in the building. Anyone that has any questions here for the CTO, Logan, here of Pando Project, he's been crushing it so far. Again, thank you so much, Logan, for your time, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much for having me here. So it's my pleasure to meet the community and giving them the insight news. And just to John, can I share what is the future outcome? What is the what's going to do next year? Probably it's best for me to take this opportunity to also share. Okay. So in September, I think by September this year, we're going to launch. I mean, we're going to come up with this our mainnet 2.0 white paper. So it's going to explain more details about the what do you call that, the how the Rametron's infrastructure is going to be like. We're going to introduce the mobile app. I mean, mobile Rametrons and all other four other Rametrons that we're going to do. And another thing is that how we're going to bring the Rametrons into the chain so that the user will get immediately rewards for the contributions. Not like what we are doing right now. You need to wait for a week and all this company. So all this is going to be our next versions of Rametron, which is going to be updated. So September, I think by this year September, we're going to launch our white paper. Then once we have done that, by December this year, we want to achieve all this, all the roadmap for next next update on the Rametron. So there's a lot of news is going to come in along the way. And we really want to also you will have a lot of updates going to come in from the other partners side, like for example the Uniblock, the company that we're working with, that and they wanted to update the community what's happening along the way, that we are growing, and they also want to grow together with us. And similarly, they also want to share their excitement with our community as well.
Yeah, there's a few articles that's already circulating right now regarding the Uniblock tech. And so you guys could look that up also if you guys want
good.
some reading on it.
The ticker down below. Do your own research, baby. Come on.
That's right. All right. So
Fiverr looks like he did have a question. He said, when the streamers are able to accept donations, will it be like YouTube taken from Google, or will people be able to use ETH or PTX, and will a percentage be taken like on YouTube donations?
Okay, most of the platform that providing you, the platform owner takes much of share than giving you, just this is why we are creating this,
Here's
this
a
is
good
why it's powered by community, so we want to give back the community back to them, and they only share small percentage for us to sustain the community, to support the to support your this thing. So it's all going back to community, There's not like such. That's why we want to, we want to look at it how actually we we can do better than what platform that they have.
Mhm.
Give
Right.
power to the streamers, give power to the community, give power to the people back.
It's Web3 live streaming, not Web2.
Yeah, yeah.
So at the end of that question, what would that percentage be?
Probably less than 10%.
What?
Nothing.
Yo, look, Chrissy, what he's saying is right.
Yeah, you takes
Because YouTube right now is taking anywhere from
45,
30 to
40,
50%.
anything 45 to 50%. Even if you look at our white paper, only 10% are allocated for the community which is running the sharing the computing power. The 90% goes back to the communities. So
Boom.
we want to change the directions that what we are doing, right? Because
Right.
it's all built by community, and we need to give back to them, so that we become more stronger.
I like that, man. I like that a lot.
Yeah, Chris, 45% robbery, Chris, and it's all
What?
your hard work, man.
Hand over fist, man. Hand over fist.
We need to change this. We need to change this.
And then on top of that, Uncle Sam comes in afterwards and says, "Yo, I want my cut too, Papa."
Not in DeFi.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I lost it all in a boating accident.
Cool. Any other questions?
So no, man, I think that was the last one, man. Again, thank you all so much. Oh, Crypto AI in the building. What's going on, Crypto AI? You have any last minute questions here for the Pando project, brother? It looks like you just got here, but man, they've been crushing it. We got the CTO Logan here. He's killing it.
Yeah, because we got some giveaways that we want to offer to you guys.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
They got giveaways. Are we doing the same one we did last time, like the giveaway picker?
Sure. Yeah. Unless you got another method.
No, we'll go and send it that way.
Yeah.
Though I think if we do a follow-up one, just to like spread the word and put it more out there on Twitter, we could do a Twitter picker one where they do like and retweet the tweet. That way it kind of spreads the link out there too.
Okay. Do you want to spread out your link?
No. I'm saying like because that one, I mean, it's not really fair to like people on Twitter. I think it's fair for the people that are here to win the giveaway we're doing today.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Right on.
So let me go ahead and share my screen here real quick. Give me 1 second. Whoops. Nope. I didn't. What? Did I hear giveaway? The Racket Club, you did hear giveaway. Oh, here, Fiber with another question here. Will people be able to donate with ETH or the native token?
The native token.
They will be able to?
The native token.
In PTX?
Yes.
Nice. All right. So we're going to do, obviously, this broadcast here. We're going to do hashtag.
Will USDT be applicable on this one, Boss Logan?
Excuse me?
Will USDT be applicable for donations, or will it only just be the native token? No,
I think for initial stage, I mean, we will want to give the privilege for PTX, right? And once we have more inquiries that people want to accept USDT, of course we can also make in a way that USDT can be supported as well. As you said, I mean, as I said, all the platforms are going to have a MetaMask, though. Any token which is run on MetaMask, we can be integrated with our applications.
Right on.
Of course, our priority definitely will be to use a PDX as our because that's the token. I mean, powered all our applications.
Yeah, just keep in mind too. Like the whole point of this is to keep the circulation. Keep the tokens out of circulation, basically, and so it creates scarce because the less that's out, the higher the value will be. Yeah, and not even to mention too, what's going to take place at the end of the year. It's going to be a significant difference in the price because of the 50% burn of our supply, and so that's also something to look forward to at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yep. So if you got people like Chris out there that's been holding it and that's constantly staking away and racking up on all them tokens, people like him are going to be the ones that's going to be benefiting on it the most, and especially at the rate that we're going with with the movement that we're creating and having the business to business relationship with other projects. So it can only get better from here.
Yep.
All right. Just to let the stream know here, I'm about to start the giveaway picker here. It's going to be hashtag Pandojo.
All right, we're giving away nodes, baby.
How many are we doing?
We can do 3.
3, right on.
Yeah.
So it is case sensitive, y'all. So it is all uppercase Pandojo, the way you see it there. About to start the countdown timer now. Got 3 minutes.
All right.
That's not too loud, is it?
Yeah.
Let's go. Community. Rudy, let's go. That's right, man. But yeah, man, anytime, if y'all want to come drop some more bombs on the live, man, I'm always down.
Oh man, I think we
hopefully one day on Pandojo, man. We'll do it live on Pandojo. What do you think about that?
Coming real soon. Boss Logan, do you currently have an update on the release date for the iOS or the new release date from Apple?
Most probably everything goes well. Next week we will have the iOS version.
Mm-hmm.
Most probably, cross our finger. If everything goes well, we will have iOS version by next week.
Okay. And then as far as the Rametron 4.0.1, when is the release date?
Yeah, okay. 4.0.1, we targeted by to wrap up all the testings and all the feedbacks by this week. We hope before we release the iOS, we need to release the Rametron 4.0.1 to public so that it can support the Pando. And since the POE will be in action, so that actually before we want to do this before we release the iOS.
Very good.
Yeah. So everything's we are trying to wrap it up by next week so that we can look at that. Then we work on the network stability, all other issues with the community once they have that Rametron 4.0.1.
Very cool.
You know what? I kind of did. So when would I be able to go live and say like, hey, I want to go live right now. I want to go start earning Pandojo and put my community over there.
It's going to be in a second phase where we will bring in we will give me more features like, for example, to subscribe to channel, donate to your channel, where we will look into all the streamers aspects, a point of view, how
Right.
streamers or content creator can actually earn from the platforms, so that they can able to create more good content and can engage with the followers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is going to be in a second phase. I think we will definitely achieve all these by this year. In the second phase, definitely we want to achieve by this year. So because we need to stabilize the network first before we can load all these features in our Pando.
Yeah. But in phase 1, you can you can garner your following, and people can follow and like your videos or your stream, so you can you can
start experiencing it. You can start experiencing it because we want to also get feedbacks from the streamers, to improvise.
Right.
Yeah, and the way the app is right now is because of the community's feedback. And just keep in mind, this app has actually been remodeled like 3 times already, and because each time that we were about to launch, we just end up taking it apart and end up putting it back together because of the community feedback. And so the community really does play a big part in all this.
What up, Legal and VP? Having some arroz con pollo at the moment. Let's go, G, man. That sounds good. But good luck to everyone, man. It looks like so we have 37 peeps in here. Got 18 entries. We're gonna have 3 winners. That's a 1 in 6 chance, y'all. So wait, am I doing the math wrong there? No, that's right. Yeah. So good luck to everyone. I'm gonna run it.
Let's do it.
Who we got? Oh wait, I didn't even enter. Dang it. Oh, no. Oh, Chrissy.
Oh shoot!
Does he have one?
Oh,
He gets another one.
He's got a lot. Yeah, he's one of the pioneers.
Congratulations, Chris.
Congratulations, Chris. I'll take care of you, man.
Let's go. All right, we're trying again. I'm entered now. I hope I win.
Watch it be you.
Yo, I just entered. Yo, Jacob Anthony.
Jacob.
Do you know who that is? Is he part of? I don't think I've seen him in my stream before.
I've
Is he
never
in your
heard
community?
of him. But congratulations, though.
No, definitely
Yeah.
congratulations, Jacob.
Congratulations, Jacob.
Yeah, my son's name's Jacob.
Do you? I'm just wondering on as far because Chrissy, I can get a hold of on Twitter, or you can vice versa.
Yeah,
however it
Chris
works.
knows how to get hold of me. Yeah.
But Jacob Anthony, I'm not sure how to get a hold of. Hey, ASMR fan in the building. What's going on, fan?
Hey, fam.
We gotta get ASMR fan on Pandojo. That would be huge.
Oh yeah, she's got what 2 million followers on her channel.
She's close to 3, man. She's close to
Hey,
3.
girl, killing it.
I think so. But last I remember, yeah.
Yeah.
Legal. Hey, John. Let's go. She's saying what's up to everyone. Much love to you, fan. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, dude, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you were here, man. Glad you were here.
Oh, we got Jeremy in the house too. What's up, Jay?
Yeah, we got Jeremy in the house too, man. Crypto realist in the building. Let's go. Fiverr, you still have a chance, man. Type hashtag Pandojo, Pandojo in all caps. I'll give you a second to type it out so you can enter. If only all 2.5. Oh, is it 2.5 million?
So,
That would-
Logan, real quick, just to kind of share with you the culture here in the U.S. A lot of the people here on the chat are also influencers, and so they do a lot of collaborating, and they help each other out. So it's a community of its own as well.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
That's good. Wonderful. That's wonderful, man. Good.
So,
Thank you so much, John,
yeah,
for
absolutely.
arranging this call. It's good.
Or did he get
All
it?
right, who's our next winner?
It's hashtag Pandojo JK. I'll give him a second.
Oh, is that a fan saying she's only got 2.5 million?
Yeah. It's only 2.5 million. No, she's saying if only all of them watched. That would be insane.
Oh, I see.
You would be, oh my god, fan.
How many years did it take you to get 2.5 million followers or subscribers?
I don't know how long she's been on YouTube. Actually, that's a good question. Rudy says we're going to be a success, guys. It's a business opportunity to everyone here. I wholeheartedly agree, Rudy. JK with the Hail Mary. Yeah, I'm seeing if Fiverr's trying to enter or not. I'm already giving him a little too much time. All good. Let the people who came on time for the give it all pass. That's very noble of you, Fiverr. But we're drawing again, baby. JK with the Hail Mary. If he wins, bro. G-Man, congratulations,
G-Man.
brother. Wait, hold on. Did Jacob respond? Hey, Jacob Anthony, do you have a Twitter, brother? Thank you so much. You made my day. Well, shout out to John, man. I actually didn't know he was going to be doing a giveaway while we were here.
Hey, man, gotta show some love to the community here.
Heck yeah, man. No,
Yeah.
dude, I know I appreciate it. I'm sure they appreciate it as well. She said her first video was June 4th, 2018.
2018.
So going on 4 years.
Wow, that's only 4 years and 2.5 million followers. Wow,
How many subs is that a day? What's the 365
That's-
times 4?
that's enormous.
That's great, man.
So,
Wow.
yeah, we can get her content up on our applications too. Yeah, I tell you what, let's do one more. And for those of you guys that won on the subscription box, you can just look me up on Telegram.
Bro, that's insane, dude. That's 1,712 subs a day. That's more than I have right now.
Wow.
Dude, hats off to you, fan. That's insane. Oh, one more you said?
Yeah, we can do one more. We'll do
Let's
one more.
go. All right, hold on. Let me share my screen so people don't think it's rigged. I haven't done anything. It still says the G-Man won. We're going to roll it again. Good luck to everyone here. Thank you so much for joining us today. And we're drawing again. Please be me. Please be me. Please be me. Ma Penning. Congratulations.
All right, congrats.
Let
Very
me
cool.
drop your Twitter so I can get a hold of you that way.
Sure, that's fine.
And not only to get a hold of him, please go follow my dude. He's a great guy.
Appreciate that.
Don't just DM him and then unfollow him. Follow him. And okay, let me go ahead and stop there. Yeah, congrats, my penning. I started to trend 1 year and it went wild. Slowed down a lot. Pando project. What's the 30-second rundown? Oh, she wants an elevator pitch. Let's go.
Play a rerun.
Yeah, she wants an elevator. Give him an elevator pitch, bro. It's fan. You gotta do it for fan. Well,
Let's
you
just
don't
say
have to,
that you put your content on our app and you'll earn more.
With that was perfect.
How's that for 10 seconds?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Instead of
But,
30% plus Uncle Sam.
yeah. Hopefully we'll get an opportunity to get on your husband's channel.
That'd be dope. That would be dope.
And I'm in Seattle too, by the way. So if you guys want to go out and have lunch or something.
Oh, he was in here last time talking about it, man. Did you ever link up?
Yeah. Hey, offer still stands, man.
Yeah.
My treat.
Look at that. I'm having a heart attack. Jumped off the couch. I'm so happy. Yeah, that's awesome.
Hey, congrats.
I love that.
So, if you guys want to buy up some PTX, you can get it on LBank, and all you need to do is just download the application. You can look it up on pandaproject.org, and you can download the app there. You can set up the Panda wallet, and we got some videos, a lot of resources there that's available to help you get going. But if you guys want some one-on-one coaching, I'm more than happy to assist. You can find me on Telegram. You can find everything on a description box below, and love to connect with you guys and get you some proper education on our project, and let you get going on it.
Oh, look here. It already. Oh, the link's not there yet, but it already says available in the App Store. I was gonna say if you had a link to LBank, I could also put that in the description, but I don't remember seeing it on the website.
It's on the top tab.
Top tab.
Just buy.
Oh, buy PTX right there.
Yeah, buy PTX. Yeah.
I'm not gonna click on it right now just because my VPN's not on right now. But
yeah,
if not, the stream looks terrible with it on.
Our white paper is also there. If you guys want to do some reading on it, and we're purely transparent. All our source codes are also on our main website. So if you want to look up our blockchain, please feel welcome to dig through it. And we're all docs, so we've got a large organization. Everybody's picture is to their name. There's no avatar there, so we're all here.
Right around. And I did put the link to his Twitter there. It looks like my penning and Jacob already DM'd you on Twitter.
Sweet.
And then Chris E would be the only one, the third one. Wait, no, there was 4. Who was the 4th?
Chris.
G-Man.
Oh, G-Man, yeah. G-Man and Chris. Cool.
G-Man, there's the Twitter there.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube Pandojo project. Who hosted the best one? Need to know before I start clicking. Ooh.
What do I need to know before I start clicking? Hey, I'm right here.
No, she
right
said who hosted the best one.
What's that?
She's kind of putting you on the spot, but I feel on the spot now too.
Oh, damn! Yeah. Put me on the spot. Huh?
Here, I'll take off my headphones.
Hey, man. Hey, legal hosted me twice, man. So I have to give it to him.
Let's go.
And because of the fact that his community offered the most best hard hitting questions, which I greatly appreciate, and so hats off to you guys.
I mean, legal, right? She was just testing you.
Well, you got me, girl.
Oh, G-Man, no Twitter, just Discord. Do you have there's a Discord link in the description down below, G-Man. John, who are you on Discord there? On let me double check.
I'm on Discord. It's on Discord. There's a link there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so your Discord would be is it J2C, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So if you join the Pandojo Discord, brother, he'll be on there, and you can DM him there directly.
Cool. Boss Logan, anything else you'd like to say before we?
Not this point of time, John. Probably in next in the next, if you, I mean, is opportunity. We will have a call. Then I will update more on our mainnet 2.0. So give them
Heck yeah.
I will give them more updates on that. Okay. So currently, right now, as you all know, that we are progressing well, and soon we will have a stable, Rametron, new Rametron 4.0.1 will comes out, and in mainnet 2.0, we want to really change the way Rametrons to more interactive way, or more things are coming into our projects. Okay, and as you all know, even we are just starting. Other companies are picking up what we are doing, and that's also another excitement for not only for us or for every community that we are working with. Okay, all right. Thank you so much, John, for having me here, guys. It's a great day today, and a lovely day meeting up all our community here. Thank you so much for having me here, and
Thank you, Logan.
let's meet up. We will meet in next other channels that we can have.
For sure. Hopefully
Yeah.
soon on the Pandojo app.
Yeah, man. Sure.
Yes, sir. Take care, Mr. Logan.
Take care, John.
All right, guys. Thank you again, Border Patrol. Peace out.
Y'all take care.
Take care, man. Okay.
That's awesome. Legal brings the smiles daily. Let's go. I try, man. I try. Life's too short. You know what I mean? Gotta smile more. Thank you, Pando. Great project. No, for sure. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out, rocking and rolling today. Y'all too. Y'all have a fantastic day. Thank y'all for hanging out. I think I'm gonna go live on Twitch, y'all. I'm gonna be charting Bitcoin, looking at entry and exit points. And I want to listen to some music while I'm live streaming, because you can't do that on YouTube. You can't do that. So I'm gonna be live on Twitch. My link is in the description there. Your boy, Legal Alien Crypto on Twitch. I'm probably gonna give it a minute. Probably gonna go stretch and stuff real quick, and then we'll be live. Oh, wait, hold on. Biz called it something. Hold on, wait, I gotta give credit to Biz though. I love it. Oh, it's way back in the messages. But he called it something like DJ Legal Aliens Casino Crypto Bitcoin Live Trading or something like that. Yeah, take care, Chris. You like, wait, what? What? Peace. Thank you, Legal, for sure, G-Man. No worries. We'll see you on Twitch. Yes, ma'am. I'll be there. Let's go. Running the notes. Let's go. Thank you again, Legal, for sure, man. Much love to every single person here. Thank you all for supporting your boy and the channel. F's in the chat. Pay the respects. But I'll be live here in probably let's say 5 to 10 minutes. Get your mind out of the gutter. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what? Hey, you like people? I was trying to keep it moving, man. I was like, all right, let me keep it moving. She didn't mean that. That's bad. She didn't mean that. Get your mind out of the gutter. I know nothing about it. See you soon, Legal. For sure, realism. But yeah, link is in the description, y'all. Hit your boy up on Twitch. Hit that follow button. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's very fun. I love the song requests. I love listening. I love vibing on there. It's just fun. But until next time, y'all. Oh, tomorrow on YouTube, actually, we got Cryptobolics on tomorrow at 3. Is it Eastern? No, 4 Eastern, 3 Central. Come rock and roll with us. But until next time, wait. Let me take down the banner. Until next time. Peace.